I can't say this is a review of the film because I didn't sit through more than 5 minutes of it. This is one of the great things about being a subscriber to Netflix is that you can watch garbage movies day one when they're trying to shill them, and then you can just, look at them for 5 seconds and then just be like, yeah, this is complete garbage. I have no idea who watches this. I have no idea, like, who the audience for this is, but like I don't respect them. This entire thing is just embarrassing. And honestly, like I don't know what this is. Like, is Sony trying to like break into the animation sphere? Because you keep seeing people act like there's some like major animation powerhouse, especially with the Miles Morales movies that have been coming out. But like, real talk, their animation is garbage. Their jokes don't land. Their characters aren't interesting. Like, they don't have a visually distinct style. They are complete garbage. And watching this slot is it just really does kill brain cells. It's just embarrassingly bad. And I found myself just like not cringing at the movie exactly, because I went into it like expecting to hate it and expecting to like rant and rave about it. Like, my thing watching this was that like there are people that actually like this, that actually find it relatable, that actually find it to be a cool, interesting idea. Oh, they're K-pop stars, but they also hunt demons. Like, there's no personality to it. There's no thought. There's no creativity. It's basically just bottom of the barrel trying to make like K-pop not look like the most degenerate consumerist trash ever. Like, oh no, they're actually really important and they actually do lots of things. No. Absolutely not. I do think that like it does need to be like emphasized more in society, just how disgusting like pop actually is in all of its forms. No, I don't care about the performers. I don't care about the industry. I don't care about where they live or what they're doing. They're scum, and they need to get out of my face. And they need to get out of other people's faces too. Like, people need to stop caring about pop musicians. They need to stop caring about entertainment. They need to stop caring about things that don't really matter and start focusing on their personal lives and careers, because this is absolutely disgusting at its core. How people spend their time and energy obsessing over celebrities. It is just embarrassing at the pure conceptual level. Okay? Like, pop is just the absolute most degenerate like entertainment format that exists. It's terrible. Okay, and the fans are terrible, the performers are terrible, the industry is terrible, the executives, the people who enable this shit. Like, it is bottom of the barrel trash. People need to stop having such parasocial relationships with the people in the industry. It's not entertaining. It's not fun. It's just an excuse to not face reality. It is downright disgusting, that this industry is propped up the way it is by society and treated like it's like some highly desirable career, especially for girls. I do think pop is like the primary reason why so many chicks like just end up just completely disgusting human beings. But like, yeah, that's just a meta thing. So like, what exactly happens in this movie? Well, like, you boot up like K-pop demon hunters, right? And you're greeted with this exposition about how like, oh man, there have always been a trio of performers that have fought demons and have kept us safe from like the underworld and stuff like that. And like, you just can't help but notice just how dumb it is, how stale it is, how poor the animation is, the action is. Like, this is like some kind of big budget movie production, and yet it looks worse than like seasonal anime. I can point to like actual TV anime that looks better than this. And I suppose that's just how much better the Japanese animation industry is than like, wherever this was animated. I'm sure this isn't an anime production, but like, it just looks terrible from the onset. right? It doesn't do a good job of world building. It doesn't do a good introduction to the characters. Like, it does, like, the Toby Fox thing, where, like, your introduction to the characters is just emphasizing, like, oh, they're so popular, bros, you know, because, like, it emphasizes more, like, you know, their show and, like, how big they are and just how dedicated the fans are and stuff like that. Like, that's supposed to be why you care about them. Because they're famous, bro! Like, there's no nuance in the characterization to make them likable or funny or to, like, you know, make them come off like actual human beings. It's just pandering to the K-pop audience and, like, trying to make it look cool, badass, and interesting. And it's just not. You know, like, that's the core issue with this movie from a fundamental level. You know, just like how Miles Morales isn't actually Spider-Man, and just like how the Emoji Movie isn't going to be some engaging, like, social commentary because, you know, people use emojis. Like, K-pop Demon Hunters seems to think that, like, people will get fired up and watch this just because, like, oh man, K-pop, I don't know. K-pop has to be, like, the single most forced thing in the Western world. Like, I don't understand why so many people act like it's some, like, huge cultural phenomenon. It's not. Nobody cares. I do think that, like, it is, like, kind of a disgusting thing and really should be, like, treated as such by society. It's just embarrassingly bad. It really is cringy, and I don't know, man. Like, the fact that, like, they tried to make this movie, that someone seriously tried to make this movie, like, produce this movie, write it, direct it, like, put it out on Netflix. Like, the fact that so many people tried to make this seem like this was some huge deal, that this was some huge, like, some huge event. You know, the number one movie on Netflix right now, according to the thing. Like, it's garbage. It is pure slop. You know, nothing good about it at all. And I do think it needs to be said more, just like how low the standards for the Netflix audience actually are, because there's plenty of good anime on Netflix. You know, there's plenty of good movies on Netflix, and yet, like, every single time, it's stuff like this that gets brought up. You know, just because it's the big new, like, thing for, like, people to consume mindlessly and then just move on to the same thing. You know, and that's, like, the word to use here, like, mindless. There is absolutely no thought put into, like, the world or the characters or, like, how this is going to affect the consumer, right? Like, nobody cares. Like, all it is just, like, some cheap attempt at trying to siphon money away from our, you know, subscribers to Netflix. It's just appallingly bad, and we do absolutely need to condemn films like this for even getting made. Right, this should never have left the pre-production stage.